There we go.
Hey.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so coming back on hour 3 here. Chat, don't forget, keep throwing the major plot points or small things you guys would like to see in the world that have happened or whatever. I'm not going to use every single one of them, but I might use some of them. So please go throw them in there if you guys would like to help influence the world.
Is it too much to request this dumb thing, which I think would be cool?
What dumb thing? Go ahead.
Plot points.
Well, hold on. Save it for the 4th hour because you guys get to do this
it's
as
for
well.
you. It's just from me to you.
Oh, okay.
As
What's
a human.
Up? Oh, okay.
If you take a plot point from a random person in the chat,
yeah.
the NPC who gives us the quest should be like their name.
Yeah. No, I had already planned that.
That'd be the coolest
something
thing.
like that for sure.
Really I like that. Yeah.
Some reference, unless you just
definitely gonna cuss somebody out in the chat.
Well, unless their name is like Dick Licker 79, right? I can't be like
just spell it backwards. It'd be fine.
I love that guy.
Name's Dick Licker. Name's Dick Licker. You ever heard of the dragon that lives under the sea? What?
Well, it's my friend Dick Licker. How's it going?
My father, Dick Hard. Hard liquor.
So we're gonna try and not like speed through this, but we're gonna try and catch it up. You guys, real quick, we've done your backgrounds and such. Now we're gonna go into your ideals and such. So do you think we should go all around, or let's just go all around? Connor, your ideals. Do you have a small story? Like what is your ideal? What do you think?
I think since obviously, as I said to you, he's left his tribe.
Yeah.
I think it's just the drive for adventure.
Okay, all right. So throw that in there. So there we go. That's exactly like for the rest of you too. He's left his tribe, so he has a drive for adventure. That's how we're gonna do this, because fuck the basic rolling for like an ideal and a bond. You guys know your characters a little better. What about your bond?
Oh god, I am fond of
that. Something that something you kind of hold on to and cling to. It kind of keeps you going a little bit. A past event that might have happened, or something you learned from your tribe that you kind of like use in your not every day, but it kind of empowers you when you need it to.
Strength is found in those around you.
There you go. All right. What about your flaw?
Blinded rage.
Blinded rage because of your and your personality trait.
Personality trait.
Like, do you have anything that just kind of like sticks out there? Are you like cold and masked because of something, or are you like boisterous and hardy?
I'd say mind, he acts like a dumbass, but his mind is smart.
Okay, cool. So, however, why is there a reason why? Like a quick reason why?
Because enemies would think that they have the advantage.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, okay. So like plays dumb in general conversations, but very smart at like the art of war kind of type deal. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Brad, what's your ideal?
Easy. I will prove myself no matter what.
Okay. Why is that?
Well, because I'm first of all, I'm a goblin.
Yeah.
So people probably treat me a little differently immediately.
Absolutely.
Second of all, I only have one arm technically. I know that I have an automatic armor, but for a long time I probably didn't.
Yep.
So I became crazy with I need to prove myself that I'm not like a little goblin cripple. You know, I'm better than you. I'm stronger than you. Pretty much those are my two driving things. For the record, my ideal is also my flaw.
Okay.
So I'll prove myself no matter fucking what.
Did that turn the music down for you guys, or is it still going for you?
I think
still going.
It's still going.
Okay, it's still going. Okay,
just a little bit. Yeah.
Ignore that abrupt stop. We're just gonna go into. This is I wanted to showcase this song. This is fucking oh man, Peachy Pete. So if you guys don't know, by the way, Peachy Pixel 8, he has a Patreon where he actually allows you to download all the music made for the campaigns. You can get the Neon Scream soundtrack and the Ilios soundtrack pretty soon from PG Pixel.
I think you can get all sorts of Dusk Veil and
Dust Veil. Oh, is it
some
Dust
of the
Veil as
older
well?
ones
Yeah.
that we've done as well. Yeah.
So go check out his Patreon. Go check out his Twitter. He's amazing. And again, the map for this was done by Anna the Newt. Thank you, Anna, for being fucking amazing. She's incredible, dude. Oh my god.
It looks insane.
Brad was
so
like,
nice.
use this person forever, and I was like, yes.
She hates us both now because we're both there, just like tug of war, like, give me this thing by this week.
I know, yeah. So you said your bond was going to be the exact same, or your flaw?
No, my ideal and my flaw are
Okay.
I'll prove myself no matter what. So it's my ideal, like it's my I strive to better myself.
Yeah,
thing,
but it's also the
like,
worst part
I will-
about you.
Like I become quick to temper and crazy.
Yeah.
Like part of my personality is quick temper. I'm just gonna be like kind of Edward L. Ricky. You know, like, don't call me short. Don't like?
Yeah, I really.
Edo.
Who did you just call a green bean that's also very small and hasn't sprouted yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is your bond then?
I think my bonds are pretty basic, like the family and the orphanage that took me in.
Yeah.
'Cause my life would have been either rubbish or I'd be
Okay.
dead.
So you
more
have like
likely.
you have like an extreme loyalty to them kind of type deal?
Super loyal, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
And like super defensive and protective, even though I'll probably like happily just like punch my mum in the head.
That's gonna go over well, Brad. I'm telling you now. That's my
I
boy.
just imagine.
That's my boy. I love him so much.
It's just this, like little.
No
Okay.
teeth already. Yeah.
You know, there's gonna be. Never mind. There's definitely gonna be a fucking moment.
I don't wanna come.
Yeah.
Reach
the old,
What's your personality trait?
quick temper is pretty much all I've got in there at the
Quick
moment.
temper. So your whole thing is just you're really fucking angry, all the time.
I think again,
That's his secret.
It's dangerously reflective of the real me, I think, probably. But like I think like obsessed to the point of like insanity that I'm trying to prove myself. So I like, I just immediately I'll be like, oh, I'll fucking hit you instead.
Yeah.
I don't do that in real life, by the way, but I will lash out
Yeah.
viciously and call your Canadian Prime Minister the worst or something.
Yeah.
Just to
I heard.
hurt
I
you.
felt that save, by the way. I felt the restraint there that it required from you. Okay, Frisk. If you're not too intimidated yet, what do you
Could you
think?
skip me? Just like
No. We're throwing you trial by fire. What do you think your ideal would be for your character? Like, what do you think your character holds on to on a daily basis?
my ideal would probably be independence.
Yeah.
So I'm a free spirit. Nobody tells my bard what to do for myself. Because I am a master of basically deception and but I basically even though I'm always kind of looking for trouble also seems to find me.
Okay. I love it. Throw that into your character sheet on the right-hand side for your ideal. Just kind of condense it into like a couple of words that when you glance at it, you can immediately remember, right? Like, free spirit, doesn't like to be told what to do. Top right of your character sheet, it'll say ideal.
Our characters are gonna get on like a fucking house on fire. This is gonna be beautiful.
Oh my god.
Hey, will you just sit down here? And the two of us are like,
Hold
no,
on.
not sit down.
So
there.
right.
Grab you both by the scruff.
Do you see?
Sit you
hold on.
down.
Do you see me type it in your ideal section there, Frisk?
Ideal section.
Core. It says ideals. I'm typing here.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
it is.
So just throw those are the 4 we're working on right now.
Okay.
While you're doing that, what do you think your bond is? What's something that like has happened in the past that's made you, whether it was when you were young or when you were old, it's like something that you've kind of also clung on to, but it's not something that drives you every day. It's just it gives you a general sense of purpose.
Okay, so my bond, I come from a noble family.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna go with
So you
number 4.
Come with a noble family. Okay. Yeah, you don't have to use the ones on the sheet either. By the way, you can make them up on your own if you'd like.
Oh.
Because that
Well,
was the whole point of this. Too,
I
as
was
well.
gonna go
just
with
gonna-
noble family
Yeah?
anyway.
Okay, perfect.
Just because since I am from the Western District,
Yeah.
I do come from a noble family. I do come from money, but I have a family who never essentially I had a lack of guidance, which drove me down the path of deception.
Okay. See, look at this. She's fucking. She's not so new to D&D. She's already fucking got it. She's got nothing to be fucking nervous about.
I also love noble family because at some point we get the noble. We find out your noble.
Yeah,
family
you always get the
episode,
noble
which is the
reveal,
best one.
right? And you're like,
The
wait,
Always the best.
you fucking wait. You have money? Like,
Yeah.
you have money?
Can we have
Why did you
some?
take
Like,
20 gold off that man?
Right? It was like when I first met Caroline, and I was like, man, she's like so down to earth, and she's, yeah, I went to a private French school for 17 years. Right. And I was like, oh,
my
shit!
God.
Well, because you always have expectancies of people like that, right? They're like, oh, petit and baguette. And
Okay. Very accurate. Yes.
Bega wheat.
And you offended like tons of people out there.
I'm sorry.
Beige wheat. We don't call it a
flaw.
baguette. We call it a beige wheat.
A beigeuette.
Beige.
What do you think your flaw is, Frisk?
My flaw would be I can't resist a pretty face, I guess.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh.
I love my digidaddies, so I mean, I guess that could be something I could draw from myself to give to my character. No.
Okay. No, I like it.
No,
I like it.
No,
This
it's
is
a running
interesting.
joke. It's a running joke for my
Jay's there
viewers.
like, oh, now I need to write up
So,
the sex mechanic.
The sex mechanic.
The
No,
sex
it's easy.
mechanics
It's just a
have to come in.
performance role.
Yeah, no, it's like a joke. It's not like an actual thing. It's
Hey, I mean,
basically.
I didn't quote you on. I totally quoted you on it.
Do your
Yeah.
thing, girl. Do whatever you do. Whatever you want.
Digi daddies. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Voice
digi
It's
dads,
gonna be a-
digital dads on the internet that have accents.
Oh my fucking god.
And she's the bard.
Okay, so I put in your bonds if that works. Neglect from your noble family has sent you down a deceitful path. Yeah.
Ooh.
Is that good? So yeah, just fill these.
Beautiful.
So throw that into your flaws now, like that you can't resist
A
a pretty
deceitful
face.
path of
Can't
lust.
resist
Maybe
a pretty
you can't
face.
resist a pretty face. Is there like a reason why? Like you're like, are you like, is your character in game the equivalent of like, oh my god, he's got a gray hair? Like, is that pretty much what it is? Like,
I don't know. I don't really know.
Okay.
I guess I'm
my
still
God.
working.
okay,
on
just
that.
yeah. So just throw in like you can't resist a pretty face, and think of a maybe a small reason, like maybe you met like a really incredible person when you that taught you.
Can I go for a pretty accent instead of pretty face?
Well, you're not gonna get any pretty accents from me, honey. That's not gonna happen. you can do it if you'd like.
I don't know. I'm gonna rethink my flaw. Can I rethink my flaw?
You can
I don't know
absolutely
what
if you'd like to. Okay, we can move on to personality trait if you want. I know these are super on the spot, but
Mm-hmm.
it's also kind of what you've so. What do you think about your personality trait? Something that you kind of like exude at all times. Is it like you set independence for your ideals? So is it maybe like you have this like this aura of calm, or are you like rambunctious and super confident because of your independence? What do you think?
Yeah, I would say that I'm when it comes to personality traits, I'm very confident.
Okay.
And I actually like resonated with the personality trait. It's like I think the fourth one where I'm a born gambler who can't resist taking a risk.
Okay.
But it's not even just for potential payoff. I just take risks whenever.
Okay, so you're like you're very risky and very confident that everything that you do is going to go through then.
Mhm.
Because of your independence. Okay, yeah, so throw that in there. And that's that right there. Zod.
Ooh, hi.
What's your ideal? What are you thinking
hi
of?
there.
Oh, hi there, bud. What you doing? My ideal's gonna be let's see, the path of power and self-improvement is through knowledge. Basically, trying to figure out myself in particular,
Okay.
since
The
Power
first,
and-
yeah. Knowledge is
powers inside.
the knowledge is the best thing to
Knowledge.
knowledge is how the kids say power. Yes, that's exactly what.
So throw that in there. Bonds. What's your bond?
I've been searching my whole life to answer a certain question, and that's
Okay.
why
Okay.
power,
Yeah.
magic.
Do you have the question, or do you not want to say it and keep it a
I'm
secret?
gonna go ahead and keep that on
Yeah?
the DL.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. Tell me so I can know.
I'll listen, yeah.
In a DM, yeah, not right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We can't like. Hey, what's your secret?
I actually do really want to find a way that I can whisper you guys in this. Like maybe
that would be.
I want to have like maybe a Discord channel where I like mute myself and then bring someone into a Discord channel, and then yeah. And so the stream can't hear it. They can't hear you. And we do that real quick. What do you think your flaw is?
Easily distracted by the promise of information. I mean, I'm not power hungry, but that information, that knowledge of, you know, something that I don't.
Yeah. It's kind of enough to just
struggle. If I see a shiny button, I'm gonna push it.
By the way, to speed this up, those of you guys that have already done your ideals and such, you guys can start rolling your characters if you want, like your character stats and such. For your classes, that is. Frisk, let me know if you need help. Just go to the bard thing in the handbook and kind of follow the instructions there. It'll tell you. Personality trait. What do you think your personality trait is?
There's nothing I like more than a good mystery.
Okay.
I mean, always answering a question and replacing it with another question.
The constant pursuit of knowledge. You're just like from one to the other. Yeah. I love it. Okay. Care.
Yeah.
Okay, I think my ideal is going to be something along the lines of compassion. So, like, the helpless should be helped no matter the personal cost.
Okay.
Which could also technically be a flaw, but we'll get to that later.
I mean, you can use it as one or the other if you want.
Yeah. I think for bonds, like family and my adopted children are going to be my most important people to me.
Okay.
And, like no matter what, I do anything for them.
Okay.
And then flaws.
And I would doing. I'm sorry. Hang on, I'm muted.
And then flaws. I was either thinking like the compassion one, or like I'm flighty. Like I get bored very easily by structure and law. And
add a slash, Frisk. Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry.
I was gonna say flighty. Like I get very bored by structure and law, and therefore like can't really live in regular society, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
And
then your personality trait?
Collector of lost things. So if I see like
so you're just you're basically a mother hen then, like
pretty much, but like
moms.
I'm like mom central, like yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
So
there we go. We've got them all down. All right, start rolling your classes as well. So you're being a barbarian, Connor. You're being a monk, Brad. Frisk is being a bard. Zod is being a sorcerer. Kara, you're being a ranger, right?
I'm a ranger.
She's a ranger. Okay, you guys have a pretty good fucking party going on here. The barbarian is kind of the tank. Hopefully he has. Actually, you just rolled a 12, or was that an 8 on your health?
Yeah.
Did you roll a 2 on your health?
Well,
Frisk?
I mean, the health.
Constitution.
For hit points, it says I roll 1d8 per bard level, so I'm level 3, right?
Yeah, so you roll 3d8. Don't forget that, guys. Roll for your levels. You're starting at level 3. Oh, so you actually okay. So you've got 2.
I rolled 3
6,
d8s.
Okay, yeah. So in the future you can do /R and then 3d8. But you've got what is that? 9 health. So 9 health. What's your con modifier?
My con modifier 8 plus your constitutional modifier.
So it's the big number above your con.
There's no big number above my con.
On your character sheet where it says constitution, what's your constitution?
Yeah, constitution is 0.
Okay, yeah. So the modifier is just 0, so you don't get any mods. So you have 9 health. That's what you have. You have 9 health. So put that in your hit points. A good thing to do on your character sheet is when you have your hit points and then your hit point maximum. So I'm going to put the 9 up there as well. So when you lose health, you can adjust the current hit points, but you always have the hit point max at the top there.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry about temporary hit points. That's a mechanic later on that we'll touch, but you don't get any right now. If you guys also need help rolling your characters, so I said it earlier. Brad, what do you think a good amount of gold is to start with for level 3, like to buy all the gear? I was thinking 500, but that might be too much.
There's a way you can do it.
Is there actually? I tried to Google, but I forgot.
So
it's in the handbook, isn't it?
Starting wealth is for each class is different. So for example, for a bard, it's 5d4 times 10, and that's what it is.
Interesting. Okay. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll do that after. When you guys get to your gear,
I'll send it to you on
thank you.
Twitter.
See, look at this. This is the greatest part about having 2 DMs in one campaign. They're fucking.
I got your back.
In Dustvale and all the campaigns that Brad runs, I provide the visuals and the small like no actualies, and Brad is helping me with character creation.
I'm here. You have to pay me for it though.
Okay, Flynn. Hi, Flynn. Hello. Hi, baby.
So we're rolling HP, yeah. Sorry, I slightly missed it because I had a mess.
Yeah, you just roll your classes. Also, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me see real quick.
Instead of the 3d6, you actually should just be 2d6.
Yeah, because you start with 8. I was just checking that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you do start with 8, Frisk. So do 8 plus the 4 and the 3 that you got.
Wait, hold on.
So
I add.
Look at me.
Yeah. So take off the first D8 where you rolled a 2, right?
Yeah.
And
Wow.
just add in an 8 instead, because you actually start with a base level of 8 health. I totally forgot about
I mean,
that.
mine wasn't good either, dude. So
Does that make sense?
Okay.
So yeah. So
Uh,
instead of 9 HP, you would have.
So I'd have 15.
7. Yeah, 15. You'd have 15 health to start.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Wait,
chat.
I
I
can
totally forgot. Thank
Turn
you.
up.
first one is max plus con.
Oh, I'm so upset
we
right
starting-
now.
Yeah, Kara. So take out that 3. You're starting at level 3,
Okay.
so take out the 3. So 5, 7.
Okay.
So it's 8 plus 12.
So
You
it's
have
just
20.
50.
You have 20 through your health. You start at
Wait,
8.
what? Yeah.
It should tell you your class, what you start at.
I
You're-
have. I
you're
have
a
a
ranger.
1. I have 1 D10 per.
Yeah, so you start at 10 plus con.
But it'll tell
Yeah.
you you're
plus
starting.
5, so it's
yeah.
13, and then plus. Oh, okay, I get it.
Plus
okay.
plus
your-
5 plus 7.
Yeah. So there's starting
Plus
health,
6.
and then there's from that level on. Don't
You
forget
get
that.
So
you get the 5, you get the 7, and then you get is your con modifier 3?
yeah.
So you get 3
you get
both
another
times.
6.
Yeah, you get another 6. Holy
Oh,
shit!
I
man.
see. So it's
She's fucking
it's,
jacked.
Gotcha.
She
okay.
is super jacked.
Jesus
yeah.
Christ. So yeah, so
So it's
That's a lot.
13, and then so it's 19 then.
no.
13.
You start at
13.
10, right? You start at 10, and then you rolled a 5 plus 3, so
Plus
that's
your con modifier.
18. Yeah, your con modifier is 3, correct?
So that's 3, and then
Yeah.
we're starting at level 3, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So I have another 3 and another 3.
Yeah.
You're 31. You're 31 in total.
31 health. Is that the math? Thank you. Thank you in the chat. Thank you so much. Math is
Thank you,
hard.
chat.
So you have 31 health. Because you
31.
start at 10, you rolled
Yeah.
a 3D, you rolled a 1d10 plus 3. That's your 5 plus 3 is 8, right? Then you roll
Yeah.
another d10 at 3rd level. That's your 7 plus 3 is 10.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Holy
You're
crap.
fucking jacked, dude.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
That's 7 and
So
don't
then
every
work.
level,
Dope
every
rolls.
level, it's 1d10 plus 3.
Yes.
Yeah. Unless you boost your con even more, and then you get
Yeah.
more.
Yeah,
Wow.
you're gonna need my meat shields because I'm
Yeah.
hiding behind everything and everyone.
I think you just became the tank. Wait, what are you, Connor?
I'm a fucking
Boss?
ranger.
I'm
Damn.
30.
30?
Bob.
Yeah.
You barbarian? Wait, what are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
30
barbarian.
health.
Barbarian.
So I
Chris-
get
Chris has got 15. That's not
1d12.
too bad.
I have
Um,
15 hit points.
It's not
I got
bad,
thir-
honestly.
I
Like,
got 13. That's terrible.
You guys are the
You're
weak
supposed
ones,
you're
so-
supposed to be like squishy, otherwise.
I'm gonna be on his shoulders the entire time. Don't touch me.
Oh
don't
my
look
God.
at me. I will rain hell above you.
Wait, will you be riding piggyback on me?
Tempted.
You should take the
Might be a little
mounted
more- I might be a little
combatant feat.
Yeah, I might be a little more
Oh my gosh.
comfortable and be like walking next to you.
all right. There was like a little bit of static, and I thought like my house was leaking or something. It sounded like a waterfall,
know.
and I was
Sound
like,
like gas.
"Dear
I was like, I
God."
thought it was a mic or something.
like
Yeah.
cats, what did you do? Okay, so those of you that have done that, just keep going through your classes. Let me know if you guys need help. Frisk, what part are you on?
Starting equipment.
Okay, starting equipment. Let me find this here real quick.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, I'm starting proficiencies.
Oh
My
yeah,
bad.
get your proficiency sorted. You know how to do that, right? So that's pretty quick and pretty easy.
Yeah. Light armor.
Where is this? Where's the page number? Where is the page number?
All right, Jay, I have some questions for you. I know you're doing.
Yes.
this,
Oh, you
but-
said you were gonna send me the thing, right? Did you do that? Did you send me that thing that you said you were gonna send?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
you did.
sent
Okay,
on
thank
the-
you. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Ask the questions away. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were doing another.
No. I can
Um,
multitask. Don't worry.
Okay, so I don't want to be a traditional monk.
Okay.
You know, I'm not like a centered monk.
Okay.
I kind of just want to take the mechanics of the monk and just be a brawler, street brawler. Kind of thing. So you tell me how that happened, or how I should go around doing this.
I think you could still.
Unless Mother
Well,
sent
I mean,
me
if
to
you
a fucking monastery
yeah,
to
because
calm the
otherwise,
fuck down.
then why not like in terms of lore, why not just be a fighter, right? Like
Yeah.
So if you want the monk stuff, you'd probably have to be a monk because you'd have to learn some of these moves, right? So maybe at a young age she just sent you to the fucking to the monk temple to learn shit and take out your anger. It was one of those. Like I got shipped off all the time by my parents when I was a piece of shit. So
yeah.
Is that okay? Because otherwise I'd say just roll a fighter. Frisk, don't. So Frisk, what we're gonna do real quick? Roll me in the chat. Roll me 5d4. Just /r space 5d4. Okay, so times 10. You have 1,100 gold to spend. You have 1,100 gold. This is how this works, right, Brad? This is the first time I've done this.
Sorry, yeah. What are you doing here? So you times it by...
Yeah. You times it by 10, so 11 times 10 is 1,100.
I haven't actually done this way for a while.
Yeah, I think I wanted to do this once, but I forgot. So, Frisk, there's an armor thing here. I'm going to share this with you guys. There's a gear thing here, and there are weapons here. So, arm yourselves with... or Frisk, arm yourself with, like, you know, get yourself some...
Basically 1,100 gold worth.
1,100 gold's worth, and then a little bit, you can keep a little bit if you'd like. Like, I'd say, you know, maybe try and spend like 700, 800 of it, figure it out, because at this point, you guys have done enough adventuring, and you guys have been around the city enough and gotten paid a couple times that you would have some money, and you'd also have a little bit of gear that you probably shop for, right? So look through the weapons and the armor and the gear there, and just try and figure out like what kind of gear you would have as a character.
110 gold.
I always gave people the leftover gold.
Oh, it's 110. Sorry, it's 110. Sorry. Thank you.
I was about to say,
You have 110 gold
Thank
to
you.
start?
Thank you.
Everything just add a 0 to
Sorry.
it unless you're a monk.
My bad. I fucking God damn it, guys! I'm getting over a sickness. Okay.
Jay, like I think traditionally you don't keep the leftover gold. It's
You
up to
don't
you,
keep the
of course.
leftover.
I always gave people gold.
Well, let's
and then I
just-
remember people telling me, be like,
let's just keep the
dude,
leftover
yeah,
gold.
like a fucking
Fuck it.
100 gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank God. I was you know I was thinking
I
to
mean,
myself too, like
level 3, I guess. keep
1,100
leftover gold.
is a little. What the fuck? Math is
But
hard.
it's not though. When you actually buy all the shit out, you're like, oh, I have
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Math is fucking hard. Thank God. Thank you, chat. Thank you so much, and thank you, Connor, for fucking. Whew. God damn it.
Oh my god.
thanks, Cronus. We could have had an extra 1,000 gold, but whatever.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
I
You're the best.
said
I mean,
1,100,
the
and I
chat
was
would
like,
have said
you know what?
anything. I was
That's
just
wrong,
reading
but
it
I've
to
said
their
it, and we're just gonna go with it now. Like,
Mm.
so just look through that and spend 110 gold's worth. If you want to add things, Frisk, I'll teach you real quick if you'd like, because I saw you rolling the light armor.
I didn't even know I was rolling light armor.
Oh, how did you even roll light armor? Where is that?
Huh?
Oh, in your proficiency. Oh, okay, cool.
Because my proficiency is
Says
light
you're-
armor,
yeah.
so I literally just typed in light armor,
Yeah.
and
So
I don't.
for those, no, that's totally fine. You're absolutely on track. Just for those, right where it says common and halfling, just underneath go light armor, like I've just done there. So for the tool proficiencies up top, that's like so you can make a roll with your disguise kit, right? But the ones down bottom is like, okay, I can use light armor. So now go pick a light armor from the armor list. You have weapons that you can use as well. They have tags. Make sure to pay attention to those.
I've
Yeah.
completely
Tags.
forgotten how much I need wisdom.
Oh man. Oh yeah, as a monk.
Oh,
I'm
no.
so dead.
Oh no.
Oh god.
It's a good
Alright.
day.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Oh yeah, she is from a wealthy family, right? She does come from money.
110 gold. Can I go ask my parents for money real quick?
Well, in game you can.
Jeez.
Fucking first session.
Mom, Dad, I want to run away. Give me some money.
Have money. Yeah, give me some money.
Brad, your AC is gonna be
Wow.
nothing, dude.
Yeah, my AC. Well, my dex is nice and high, so my AC bumps up to 15. But yeah, luckily, just pure.
Doesn't monk
Via
AC run
pure-
off of wisdom or no?
Yeah, it does. But
Oh, okay.
out of pure luck, I got at least 1 in wisdom.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's it could be worse.
Mom and Dad, I
On
am
a-
so poor.
On the plus side, I have a lot of.
I was going to teach you real quick, Chris. So in the top right, again, where the little eye is, if you, so when you want it, like, let's say for light armor, which kind of light armor were you looking at getting?
I've decided on getting the light leather armor.
Light leather armor. Okay. So the one that's 10 gold, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what you want to do, if you look in the bottom of the very bottom middle, it says equipment on your character sheet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
there's the plus there. You click that to add it. Go in the right-hand side to the information icon. Type in leather armor, and drag that into that small box down in the middle. Does that make sense? Because
there
Kara,
it
you haven't
is.
used Roll20 before either, right?
Well, I've just been typing in the item names.
Oh yeah. No, that's how
Is
you
that-
add. That's how you add gear. Because it actually,
okay.
Sweet.
you have to have
Yeah.
that because it adds it to your AC and such. It's important to add those.
Okay.
Well, it
yeah.
didn't add it. Like I put in leather armor. I just like wrote it in, and it didn't add it.
No.
Like it didn't make my
Hold on.
AC properly.
I'll show you. One sec.
Okay, maybe I'm doing this wrong.
They're crossing the streams. You don't cross the streams.
God damn it!
No, the world's gonna blow up.
Meta!
Okay.
The floor's
wall is broken.
So up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
How
then
did
search
it?
Oh gosh.
the armor.
Magic.
Right.
Jay, you look so
So
much
now,
more beautiful
plus
on her
through-
camera.
Oh.
Wow.
I was about to say,
Jay,
plus
time
button,
and space.
drag the armor from there
Paradox.
to there,
Gotcha.
and it puts it in, and you. So yeah, delete all
I
of
can
those,
delete all
and
those.
then yeah,
Mm.
How do I fucking delete it?
Click the lock button,
Oh.
and there's a delete button that comes up next to it.
I literally just had to do the same thing, so you're fine.
Thank you.
What's the most
The
expensive
fourth wall is broken.
item I can buy?
I'm sorry, guys.
All of the worlds have been broken down.
I love the. Yeah, I was convinced.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so I basically have to start over here. Hold on.
So are you guys doing okay, Frisk? Are you all right as well? You gonna well enough?
I think I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Is there another weapon sheet other than this one?
Nope. That's the only weapon
No?
sheet. No.
Okay, because it's saying I can use short swords as well, but I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah. So a bard should have. I think you can only use simple weapons, right?
Simple weapons, hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, fucking
Rapiers.
son of a bitch. Rapiers.
Mhm.
I like the
Sword.
alternative. Yeah, I like the alternative on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Rapiers.
Rapiers.
So yeah. You can use anything it says there is what you are proficient in. To learn another proficiency, you. Fuck, I don't even know how you would learn another proficiency in D&D. We'll figure that out at some point. I forget. You'd have to be trained, but I
Downtime,
can't remember
isn't
there.
You can do it in downtime.
Yeah, I can't remember if there's an actual
Supposedly.
process for it.
DM guide, I think, tells you all that bullshit.
Mr. DM, am I able to use Gul'dan's skull as a arcane focus?
No.
Okay.
God damn it.
I have worked out what a way to deal with my low wisdom.
You're a sorcerer, not a warlock.
Oh my gosh.
He's still got power.
Different kind of power. Sorcerers don't fully realize their power either, right? They just kind of like go with the flow.
They
They
just
just
blood,
happens.
essentially. Yeah, I'm gonna grab an arcane focus. I just don't know. I don't want to do an orb or a crystal, anything like that. I want almost like a trinket, something to like.
I'll say for the purpose of this, you can buy a focus, but you can like customize it to your liking, right?
Yeah,
It
I'm
just-
just trying to think of.
Has to be something, and it just describe to me the process maybe that you've gone through to do it, and like, you know, maybe
Mhm.
we'll throw it into your backstory and such. But
Got tired of the uncontrollable. It's almost like a fuck me. I know what I'm gonna do. You're not gonna like it.
what is it? Is it gonna be a skull?
No, it spins.
You're gonna have a fidget spinner focus.
Oh Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
for
Shut
fuck! Look
up,
at
no.
Connor's fucking face. Connor's fucking face is like, I want out. I want out of this campaign.
Shut up.
I don't need to be in
No.
this campaign anymore.
Oh my god.
It's just gonna spin. I didn't say it was gonna be a fidget spinner. It's
Zod?
more of like an arcane spinner.
Zod,
Yeah.
Arcane fidget
if you have a fidget spinner, you will be my own personal fidget spinner when I throw you at the next enemy we see.
It's like Sivir from League of
The
Legends.
fact that you can actually one-shot me, probably, I'm not gonna say a word.
Probably wise.
Take the shield spell. That's my only advice.
Yeah. I got cantrips for days. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, so while we do this, while you guys are rolling your characters, is the worst part about fucking D&D is when you roll the class. Like this is the meat of it, right?
Yeah, I need some help, obviously, because you have made up a weapon for me.
Oh yeah, so for the automill, fuck, I have to find the DM that I gave you the conditions of it. Did I write it down on my phone? Maybe I did.
I think we wrote in DMs, but we speak a lot.
We speak, yeah. So I think I wrote notes of it down on my phone, if I'm not mistaken. Give me a sec.
You guys are so cute in each other's DMs.
Yeah.
We're always talking to each other late at night.
So
Usually yelling at each other.
It's usually
Connor never talks to me like that.
Justin Trudeau sucks.
You know, that's pretty
You
much.
don't know Justin Trudeau. He's my spirit animal.
He's amazing.
I love him.
Justin Trudeau,
so
fuck
hot
my
too.
bitch.
I just kind of like, even if he wasn't nice, I'd still fuck him.
So if you guys in the chat, if you wanna continue helping out, if one of the mods can post our Discord once again, and I'll also let this for those of you that are watching on YouTube. Go into the Discord real quick if you wouldn't mind, and just throw me a quick plot point that you think might be going on currently in the world. You know, is there what has happened or that has passed in the world? You know, was there an epic battle at some point between monster and man or something? And I explained this to you guys again before the stream here, but I'll put it out there as well. General ongoing thing in the world is that there are these monsters. Not from the actual Underdark, as far as you guys know, but the setting, the Underdark, like the theme. Monsters from the Underdark and the Deep have kind of, they're for some reason attracted to the surface, and they kind of just wander through the halls of the caverns and such. Did I already say this on the stream? I feel like I did.
It's Menzo Baranzan.
I can't remember.
You didn't say it on stream, but
I did say it beforehand, right? Yeah.
I think so.
I don't even know.
Yeah,
Because I'm describing it the exact way, and I was like, didn't I say that in hour one? But anyways,
they
sometimes it just kind of randomly will pop up. If you'd like to look at it as like a random encounter, if you will, in a video game, and how monsters just seem to, like there's been cases of like a beholder, you know, there was a well that was like covered in slime, and like for 2 weeks, like they were bringing up water from the well, and it was just like slime over and over again, and when it was provoked, a beholder came out, like things like that. A beholder just made a random well its lair and was trying to spread its influence. You guys would know this as well, this is why there is an adventuring guild. This is kind of the jobs that you've been sent on, is you're reactive, not proactive. You don't patrol the streets looking for like a monster. It's more of like, when you get a job, it's like, hey, there's a couple people that have been found with X or Y kind of mark that we might think is from X monster. Go down there, investigate, see what's going on. If anything gets crazy, report back or kill it. So this is an ongoing thing. It happens almost on a daily basis. There's a new small threat that's present to the city. So with that in mind, chat, go throw some ideas in the Discord of things that you might also think that are going on. And again, I'll be using some of them. So throw that in our Discord and help us build that part of the world if you guys would like.
It's like when you walk into a new NPC town and all of a sudden, you know, they have a million different quests for you. It's like, yeah, solve every problem we ever had.
Yeah. This definitely is not like that. You guys are you've done probably like a fetch quest or two where it's somebody literally like, please deliver this to this person, or an old lady that like has an exorbitant amount of money, and she was just like, I need someone to clean my house, and you're like, well, it's 250 gold, so why not, right? Like that kind of type deal.
How are you doing?
So, I didn't. Oh, I know I explained it in the last break, yeah, but I didn't explain it like fully in view of the world. While you guys are doing this, how old do you guys think this city would be?
Old.
Yeah.
Old as
like
thousands.
rather ancient.
Thousands of years?
369 years old.
369?
Like the city itself, or like the region?
The city, the region, everything, because there is the older city underneath, right? And you guys fully know.
Then.
Yeah, I was
Thousands?
just saying,
Okay.
if it's the region itself is probably like thousands of years.
Do we know about the world around us outside the wall? I mean, is that just completely in mystery?
You know, it's pretty fucking barren, right? There's been like small excavation teams and people that have been sent out
for the most part,
but they've come back usually unharmed, except for like the occasional barbarian raid.
Okay.
There's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing like crazy malicious going on out there. It's just you could walk, and it's been described as like
you could walk and probably continue walking forever. It's kind of like Saskatchewan in Canada. It's pretty much Saskatchewan. It's flat, so flat you can watch a dog run away for 3 days.
Oh. Why would you say that?
Wow.
Dude, it's
That
a
I've
common
never-
it's a common saying.
Wow.
It's a common saying in Saskatchewan, man.
Jay, people have feelings, and I am.
There's another one. It snows once there and blows around for the rest of the year because it gets pretty bad there.
Oh my god.
That is pretty much the most that anyone knows, right? Like, any questions that you might have about the city, like, you know, this is kind of an odd or a unique place to be. Most likely, people have also had that, and they've asked them and studied and such. But again, there's never been any crazy conclusive results that people have like called to the masses and gone like, you know, this is X, like something is happening, or you're just in a city that's in the middle of a desert. You seem to be the only ones in the desert aside from the wandering tribes of barbarians. There's probably a couple of monsters that also have like roamed out in the desert, but again, nothing. It's not like a 400-foot tall mountain has come to life before and beat the shit out of the city. So what's a general age do you guys think? Thousands? How old? 2,000, 3,000?
3,000's a good one because I mean I'm thinking almost if you think Roman.
Yeah.
I mean
3,000
been built around and then built on top of.
Let's do 3,997. Let's do that.
There you go.
Years old. All right.
Let's celebrate a anniversary.
Question.
Yes. What's up? What's up?
I have Natural Explorer for a Ranger feature.
Yeah.
And for terrain, it doesn't have it listed specifically here, but can I pick something like caves or like underground systems?
Yeah, I think that would we talked about that. You can choose Underdark and we'll apply
We'll
it.
call it that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of upset. It doesn't have friends underneath the for the spells in the directory for information.
Oh yeah, the spells are kind of weird to add. They're
Yeah.
it's some of them are not there. You have to go and Google them yourself. Frisk, how you doing?
I'm rather Gucci, Jay. Thank you for asking.
For a moment, I forgot Gucci is in like the product, and I was like, "You're
Not
you're a
Gooch.
gooch." Like, is
Gooch.
that like a euphemism for like Jay? I'm lost. Like,
Oh my god.
No,
did you get
I'm doing
everything
okay.
with the
I'm
Ranger?
going through gear right now. Is there a certain like amount you can carry? Because obviously everything has weight.
like oh yeah, no, don't worry about weight. I don't play encumbrance. Fuck that shit.
Oh, sweet. I'm
Quite
getting one of
obvious.
everything.
Yeah. It'll tell you you're encumbered. Don't worry. All of my characters in every campaign have been encumbered. Yeah. My gnome paladin was like 40 pounds over cucumbered, and I was like, no, thank you.
Over cucumbered.
Over cucumbered is my favorite saying.
I'm stealing that.
Over cucumbered.
So yeah, obviously, like you can't wear 7 breastplates and carry 4 great hand swords, like or
Not
great
with that
two-handed swords. But,
Say no.
Just have like a
just
little
wait.
sleigh
It will be
behind
done.
you.
Yeah, we'll try, but like so within reason, as far as reason can go in a fantasy setting, but I'm not gonna apply the strict encumbrance rule to you. That I just don't like playing like that. It's rather boring and too meticulous. Fully
Can we
half
just
naked.
assume that I spend this entire 11 gold on the automail?
I'm overburdened.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to get the automail. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot to get the.
Oh, told me.
Oh no, I remember how it worked.
I mean, we can do it. We can do it another time.
No. I'm gonna. Well, this is character creation. I'm gonna write it down for you. Is that your is that your character's name? Are you serious?
Yeah.
I love it. I missed that part.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
I'm talking about Brad.
Oh.
I was saying that
Real
it's
quick.
the only word I was saying.
Okay.
And my mother was like, "Oh, he's saying mother in Goblin."
Okay, so write this down somewhere. Automail. What was the? Do you remember the D8 we agreed? Was it one D8 or 1D6?
I feel like the only thing I remember is it was vaguely based on the fucking guns, right?
Yeah. So it was okay. So it was
everything.
1D8. It was 1D8. I remember this. So 1D8 damage. And
Yeah, I remember that. I had that. Yeah.
did you choose which of the 2 paths we went on? That you can upgrade it eventually through the different metals, or do you just want a straight flat iron one with 5 breaks?
I've forgotten everything that we had.
So the deal that I made
I mean,
you
I'm
before.
probably gonna want to upgrade it.
Yeah. So the deal I made you before is you can get a starter one that's like bronze or iron. We'll say iron for now, and it can handle 2 breaks, right? and you can upgrade it eventually. And so so for the chat as well, and for you, when you roll a nat 1, it breaks a little bit. After 2, it'll completely shatter.
Yeah, and I'm down to armless.
And then you're down to armless, and it also does damage to you when it shatters. It'll deal damage depending on what you're rolling for, and I'll work that out after. But you can upgrade it, you can get it repaired, and you can upgrade it to different types of metal that'll offer more and more chances of it breaking, or of it not breaking, rather, and being a little more sturdy. Or we go with a flat base iron arm, and you get 5 breaks until it completely shatters. But you can never upgrade it to like, if you go to a higher level of metal, they can customize it a little bit, and it can do a little more damage. So you lose out on damage.
No, I think I'd rather customize it, because I don't. It's my only weapon.
Okay, cool.
I think like, give me some piece of shit.
So yeah. So right now we'll say it's iron. Iron arm, 2 breaks, and it shatters completely, dealing 2d8 damage to you.
Okay.
Yeah, 2d8 damage to you.
2d8 plus level.
2d8. Yeah, we'll do 2d8 plus. No.
That's usually, isn't that usually how they handle things, for like the fact that 2d8 won't be too much of a big deal to me?
Yeah. We'll do 2d. Well, that's gonna go up as well with the different levels of metal.
All right. If you do it that way, then yeah. Fine, whatever. Yeah.
And also for every
when I roll a 1, then
whenever you roll a nat 1, yeah. Whenever you roll a nat 1 on an attack, it'll, because it's going to fuck up, right? You're gonna punch a wall or something, and it's gonna
1 in 8 chance of this thing just fucking up.
Yep.
Guys, I'm gonna die.
I don't know what to bring, so I'm totally winging this.
Well, the gun in Mercer's Gunslinger, it breaks, it misfires on a 1, and you have the chance to fix it. On the next turn, or if you fail that, it breaks. And you don't have the gun anymore.
And this is something like you would have no idea as to how to like repair it, so you'd have to go.
No, there's no fucking way.
Yeah.
I can take an artisan's tools though.
Yeah, you could probably do minor repairs. I'd say like eventually we can work it out to a way where you can do minor repairs with enough materials and enough gold to repair 1 break on like a long rest or something. But you'd probably have to spend the entire long rest doing it.
With me forever.
Yeah.
But is there lots of automail across the city, or is it just one?
It'd be. I say there's 2 people that provide automail. One of them was the one that you went to. Maybe like eventually they might merge, or maybe they're in the process of merging or something. But you're on pretty good terms with the both of them, and they're on pretty good terms with each other. It's not like a crazy competitive thing, but it's still relatively new. It's just like.
I just need to, because if that thing breaks, so and we're out miles away, I can't do anything.
So let's do it. Let's do it in this way, where with let's say 5 iron bars and 6 hours, you can work at, with a good enough check, you can work at repairing the arm, or not 5 iron bars. Sorry, that would be to make a new one. To make a new one, it's 5 iron bars. With let's say 2 iron bars and a couple of let's say like a thing of leather, and 6 hours of a long rest, you can repair 1 break in it. Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll take my artisan's tools proficiency from Monk.
Okay.
Trade that to automail repairs.
Yeah. So that'll be the check that it's based on. And every time for however many breaks that you've gone through, especially when we go later in the levels, it'll increase the DC in that moment. So if you're like 2 breaks in, the DC is going to be pretty fucking high. Because it's, you know, it's things that have started to really set in. And every time that you shatter it, the DC is going to go up a little bit for them to make a new one that doesn't like hurt you upon putting it back on, because it's not like it wouldn't be like FMA where like they just kind of insert it in and it's all socketed. It'd be like they kind of latch it on and it kind of like goes into the skin and the nerves and such, and they just wrap it around your shoulder with like a leather strap. So your character would basically have these 2 like large straps of leather wrapped around in a small harness and such.
Yeah. I like it.
Okay. So that's how your automail works. Do you have a story as to why you lost your arm?
Well,
we discovered him like that, I thought.
I was found with only 1 arm.
Okay.
So whatever fucking killed my family or clan or whatever, got one of my arms.
Okay.
And I'm the only. I think I'm the only survivor.
Okay. So yeah, write that down in your backstory for me as well, so I can know that. Are you guys relatively like close to finishing your classes, or is anyone finished?
Do we have a name for those mines, by the way?
Yeah, we need a name for those.
That you always go and find the. So it would be the dwarven, some dwarven mines somewhere.
This would just be so. There's the way that the
Crumbly
tunnel
mines.
complex would work is like there's no like crazy like name for it. I mean, do you guys think there would be like I don't have any names that the citizens would call it. Do you guys think there would be like an ominous name for the under sections of the city? Because it goes city, aqueducts, sewers, cave systems, and they go down pretty fucking deep. The what?
The crumbles.
The crumbles. Okay.
The crumbly crumbles.
The crumbly crumbles.
Named by
So-
halflings, isn't it? I don't know.
All right.
So we'll
So,
say
I
the
mean,
Crumbles.
Yeah. What's up? What's up?
no. Keep. I don't want to interrupt
Okay.
from that.
I was
I'm
gonna say
sorry.
we'll say let's say in the southern district southern is where the mines are. And it's probably one of those like it's a 3 to 4 hour trek down there, and they go in like squads because like there are plenty of, I mean, like you've been reading Drizzt, right? So you know like how the rock gnomes do it, like, or the deep gnomes do it. Like it'd be something similar to that where they have like a squad of 12 to like 20 people, just a whole troop of gnomes. Some of them are there for not just gnomes but also the other races, so they can excavate, mine, and then come back up.
The crumble dark.
Oh, the
That's not
chat's
bad.
the crumble dark. Oh my god. I like the crumble dark. Yeah, I like the crumble dark. The crumble dark.
I guess the thing is, it is the Underdark. What you're describing is the Underdark.
Pretty much.
Really? Ah, look at him.
Ah.
That's where that fucking drow wizard comes from. He's gonna be like, my name is Drizzard.
My name is
Drizzard.
I'm the Drizzard.
I'm Drizzard, the wizard.
Drizzard the wizard.
Mm,
Okay.
okay.
Do
I
you have
So
a
I
name
mean,
yet, Vandy?
Pardon?
I'm sorry. Do you have a name?
No, that's gonna be the last thing I do. I'm picking my my beast companion right now.
I thought you said yeast
Ooh.
companion.
My yeast infection.
Oh, I was like,
Which
whoa.
type of yeast infection do I want, and where on my
so many
body?
choices.
That's Jay's last little thing at the end. He's like, okay, and now you all need to pick a type of yeast infection.
The type
you
of
have."
disease that you have. Let's
Make
hear
a
it.
con saving check. Like, jeez.
I'm not entirely sure
What's up?
what I'm doing.
Don't worry, none of us
I
are.
mean, I already added equipment. I've got armor and a sword and some other items from the shop, I guess.
Okay. Let me see. Yeah, so you've got your leather armor, longsword, backpack, bedroll. Yep. Shovel, waterskin tent. Okay. You have your longsword. Do you have any other weapons that you wanted to use? Like things like that. You can have multiple weapons. You don't just have to have one, right? So you're proficient with short bows. You can buy a short bow.
Okay.
Basically, buy things in that until you're full up, right? And if it's small things that you can put in your backpack, there's a little, when you mouse over your backpack, there's a small little like eye right next to the 5 weight there. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
You can type things. You can type things in there, like what you have.
Okay. Cool.
The chat is also suggesting that you should get a finesse weapon for your dex score. Actually, isn't a longsword a finesse weapon? Or no?
I think
Is it
so.
versatile?
Yeah.
Versatile's 1
It's
to
a
2 hand,
versatile.
right? Okay, yeah. Finesse is dex or strength, yeah.
Okay. So,
there's I mean, you're an
my
adventurer,
also
right? Why
works.
wouldn't you have a couple of weapons on you?
yeah.
No, Brad
So
does not have a
stuff
brother
that
that is literally armor. No. we're not that far into FMA. And just so anyone new coming into the chat knows, this is episode 0. We are building the characters. We've worked on the world a little bit. We've discerned kind of what the, is there a crazy poverty line? What religion is like in the world? What temples are existing currently? Which 6 gods are there? What tensions are happening? The north and the middle, the keep, are kind of on a perpetual state of almost civil war.
So if you guys missed anything, make sure to go back on our YouTube or in the VOD and watch all of it so you can know what's going on with the world as well. In the last little bit here, once they're done with their characters, we're going to get into them as a group of people and also any other small backstory elements that exist in the world. So that's coming pretty soon. What's this, Brad? Hold on. Oh, I don't pay attention to that shit.
Just bullshit.
Just bullshit. Bullshit. But yeah, Frisk, looking at it, you've got your proficiencies. You didn't mark down your ranger proficiencies though, Frisk.
Ranger proficiency.
Yeah, so like on the hold on.
You pick three. You pick 3 from a list of. I think it's like.
So let's just go
animal
through
handling.
this real quick. Where the fuck are the classes? Wizard.
Spells are
right?
broken.
Spells are fucking ridiculous in this game, dude.
So we times the gold by 10, right?
Yes. Yeah. Is that so? You have 140 gold?
Unless you're a monk.
The monk. Oh yeah, because the monk doesn't really get gold, right? Monk's
Monk doesn't need to buy anything. The monk is all about like
your
punching
fists,
stuff
yeah.
And don't need armor.
Okay.
You might need a shield.
So
and
Frisk, you have your proficiencies, simple weapons, martial weapons. So you are proficient. It already does that. Okay. So Frisk, you need to choose from 3 of these. Okay. Animal handling, athletics, insight, investigation, nature, perception, stealth, and survival.
I have to pick 3 of those?
Pick 3 of those to be proficient in. Oh, sorry. Hold on. What the fuck? I have ranger. 1 second. Not bard. My bad. Fucking ranger. Hold on.
Let me see.
I listed the wrong ones. You choose any 3 skills to be proficient in as a bard, actually.
I'm trying to find this on the internet.
For find what? What do you mean?
Just so I can look at it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's it. Did you? So if you go, remember where I told you to search up halfling and where you've been grabbing your gear from? Type in bard there, and it'll tell you.
Why do you tease me with a spell that I can't look up?
Chromatic orb.
Yeah. I was either thinking color spray or chromatic orb. I'm like,
always chromatic orb.
They're mean.
Why is it not chromatic orb? Color spray. If I'm not mistaken, color spray just blinds them.
Yeah,
I think it blinds them.
Bear in mind, chromatic orb is fucking expensive to cast.
Oh, I'm thinking prismatic orb and prismatic spray. Those 2 are the badass ones.
Yo, prismatic spray is that's me.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Chromatic orb. Are you gonna be doing full-on requirements for components?
Yep.
Components
Oh yeah. Components are important. Yeah. Fuck no. Are you casting a level 3 spell for nothing? Fuck that.
Come on, it's a level 1 spell.
And don't. Oh, I thought it was. Well, you can cast it at level 3.
Any of them that have a
50 gold.
And the way that it works as well with your. Don't forget with your focus. Anything that doesn't have a cost is covered by your focus, right?
Okay.
But anything that has like a 50 GP or a 10 GP, you have to have that. So.
Yikes.
These proficiencies you're talking about, there isn't anything listed in our bard.
So for bard, you hold on. I'll show you.
Because I'm like I
so
typed in bard
starting
and
proficiencies. Hold on.
So starting proficiencies, it just says like I can wear light armor, weapon,
tools. So choose your 3 instruments. Have you done that already?
I don't know where to find instruments.
Just anything that you can think of, like drums. You want to be proficient in the ukulele, right? Like.
Yeah.
So we can say, let's say I'll add them. Let's say, string. What are they called? What are guitars called? They're string instruments, but they're like strings and ukuleles. What are they fucking called?
String instruments?
Instrument.
We'll just do string instruments then. Strings.
Have a sitar.
What instrument do you have? Do you think ukulele?
Yeah,
Or a lyre
ukulele
or
works.
Ukulele. So that's 1. Do you want like a drums, a flute?
A kazoo.
Kazoo. Fucking kazoo.
Acoustic.
Acoustic. Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you.
Oh, yes.
Okay. And because I figure if you're like proficient with a guitar, then you'd be able to pick up a uke pretty quickly, translate that to a lyre. And then the 3rd one.
Drums.
Drums. Okay. So those are your 3. Now, just under that, do you see where it says skills? It says choose any 3.
Mm-hmm.
So choose any 3 of the skills, like you did deception and sleight of hand on your character sheet. Choose any 3 of those skills to be proficient in.
What?
Do you remember where we clicked in deception and sleight of hand?
Yeah.
On the left side of the...
Hold on, I have like a million tabs open
Yeah.
right now.
So go to your character sheet when you can.
Yeah.
All right. And left-hand side, you have these skills, right? Do you see me like marking them right here?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So those are your skills. Those are your skills. Always remember that when you need to make a check, you click on the skill, right? Intimidation, you click on intimidation.
Okay, so pick 3 of those.
Pick 3 of those, yes.
Okay, so deception, sleight of hand, I already own,
Yep.
so I could pick
And
3
any
other
3 that you
ones.
think would like match for your character.
Mm-hmm.
For your first time, you're still doing pretty badass. The fact that you did all your gear on your own is... When I first did D&D, I was like,
Oh my god.
It's just
I
a
think you
lot.
can- you
it
just
is so
feel like, what
fucking
the hell
much
is
at
happening?
first. Yeah.
Yeah,
And this is the
I'm-
worst
hmm.
way to learn it, making a character. It's by far
Yeah.
the worst way to
Yeah.
learn how to play D&D. Because you have to learn all of the stuff without, like, it's just learning curve. Just is straight up. It's vertical.
Yeah.
Whereas playing the game, the learning curve is just like, you just learn a little bit every week.
Performance? I
Performance is
mean,
good.
what does performance do for you
So
in
performance
terms of
is
the
like
skill?
if you're it's a sex check. If you try and have sex with someone, you roll a performance check. So
What
if
do
you're
you
if
mean
you're
with
like
that?
sorry, if you say like hey, I want to stand here and I want to like maybe play music to distract the guards, I would make you roll a performance check to see how good it is. If it's under the DC that I said, if it's under the number I said, it's probably not that good. It's terrible. It's like screeching. It's a bad day for you, right? On a good one, it's harmonious and beautiful, and it fully gets their attention. So performance is just anything where you're trying to perform anything at all. If you're trying to tell a grand story to inspire some people, I'll have you make a performance check, something like that.
Performance is pretty useful for a bard, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I figured that much. So I mean, if proficient in performance, and then on top of that, I guess it's charisma, and my charisma is
Yeah.
disgustingly high.
It is, yeah. For this early, a 19 charisma is insane.
How high can your charisma be?
You can only naturally increase your abilities at certain levels up to 20. So
Okay.
at level 4, you could make a 20 charisma. If you'd like. It's kind of insane. Oh, there's Peachy Pixel in the chat, guys. Everyone thank Peachy for making this amazing music.
Oh my god, Peachy.
Peachy,
Yes.
yeah,
Thank you, Peachy.
10 out of
Amazing
10 as
fucking
always.
music. Kara, I think you've been so still for the entire time, they thought you froze.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Sorry, I've just been like reading.
You were just into it?
I've just been reading all
Okay,
the
so
spells. I'm still here.
Frisk, let me know when you're done with choosing your 3 there, because then we have to choose your subset of your class. I know it sounds
Okay.
confusing, but you got 2.
I've already picked performance and persuasion
Yep.
because I'm gonna play off my charisma. But I think I want to do something else. I'm thinking maybe acrobatics
That works as well. Yeah.
because of my dex, or I could do stealth. I feel like stealth might go better.
They both work for you, yeah, because you said you're more deceitful and such, right? So
Yeah, so I want to pickpocket all day.
okay. So now we go into your we go into spell casting and shit. This is I feel like you and I are gonna do spells after this. Because spells they're like a little, it's gonna take us an hour to get into it. So we'll do spells after this. You also have an ability called Jack of all trades. So if you notice to all of your modifiers, they've actually just gone up by 1 on your skills. Because Jack of all trades as a bard gives you at 2nd level, you add half of your proficiency bonus to every single skill that you're not proficient in. So your proficiency bonus, if you see at the top there, it's 2. So you naturally have a 1 to everything now.
Oh,
Bards
nice.
Bards are kind of crazy.
Bards are amazing.
Second level, you get a spell called Song of Rest. It's not a spell, but it's more an ability. I'm going to throw this onto your... hold on. Throw this onto your character sheet, right where I've put everything else in the bottom right. I'm going to put your Song of Rest. So basically on a short rest, which is a rest of like 30 minutes to like 2 hours, you can play your music, and every ally that hears it can actually they can get 1d6 extra health back when they try to recover health with a hit dice. We'll go into what a hit dice is later on, but you can quite literally help heal your companions every single time you rest. So that's another bard trait. We'll probably have to spend some time offline to like explain everything as well. You get to choose a bard college right now. So bard college is a subset of your class. So you can go into the College of Lore or the College of Valor, I think it is. Lore and Valor. I should know this. I play a bard because I'm a Valor bard. So
Correct.
So each of them has a different thing that is attributed to it. We might... We can just do it for role-playing purposes if you want to choose one. But if you want to go like meta and figure out like what the best would be for your class, we can do that as well. Which do you prefer? To explain, lore bards are more like spell-based. They're more the performing bards that everyone loves and knows. Whereas a Valor bard is more of like the bard that like rushes into battle and is like the key, like they still do melee damage and stuff. They get in close and they're inspiring friends and such.
Okay.
So whichever one sounds good to you. Just so I can let you know, with the College of Lore, when you join it, you get another 3 proficiency bonuses. You can choose another 3 skills. You also get a spell called Cutting Words, which whenever something is attacking one of your teammates, you can use that, and I believe it's makes an attack roll, damage roll, subtracting the number. Yeah, so if, let's say, something is attacking Zot's character, you can roll a Cutting Words thing, and you can insult the monster. You can say, like, fuck you, you're ugly, and it'll take that roll and minus what you've rolled from its overall attack. So if it hits, like, a 16, and Zot's, it needed to, like, roll under a 13, if you can bring that number under a 13, it won't hit Zot, it won't kill him, basically.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that actually sounds pretty cool. I think I'll do
really
lore.
nice.
Okay, real quick, I'm just going to explain Valor to you as well. With Valor, you get proficiency with medium armor, shields, and martial weapons. So you're more combat-based. And also, in combat, you can inspire. So inspiration is a thing that you have where you you do something, you sing a song, you tell a story real quick, and it gives one of your teammates an inspiration dice. You can only do so many a day, but they can use that inspiration dice to add it to a roll of their choice within certain boundaries, right? They can do it to like an ability check. So if a thing of rocks is falling on Brad's head and he has to make a dexterity check, you can quickly inspire him to help ensure that he can roll another dice to get over it. With this as a College of Valor bard, you can add that also to their damage, their AC, so their armor class, and I believe their attack. What is it? It's weapon. Yeah, they can add it to damage roll, and if a creature is attacking them, they can actually add it to boost their own armor class and give them some defense.
Okay.
So do you still like College of Lore after that, or?
I think I still like College of Lore after
Okay,
that.
cool. So we'll go with College of
I
Lore.
mean, yeah. They're both equally cool in
They're
their
pretty cool.
own way.
But College of Lore is more.
Yeah.
That is totally fine.
It's more
So
appealing.
choose another 3 skills to be proficient in.
Ooh.
She's proficient in all the things.
Oh,
I'm-
damn dang.
I'm so glad I went to Lore College.
Oh my god. That's actually
I'm so excited.
little bit of
How are we
speckled.
doing the
This
money,
is-
by the way?
What do you mean?
Like how much copper is 1 silver? How much silver is 1 gold?
Same as usual, right? It's 100 copper is a silver, 10 silver is a gold.
I thought it would be 100 to 100, but
It's 10, 10, 10, isn't it?
Is it 10, 10, 10?
I thought it would be 100, 100, 100. I'm thinking like WoW rules, but that does.
Yeah. We'll do 100 copper to a silver, 10 silver to a gold.
Okay.
Okay, this might be a bit of a silly question, but like
I give you a
2
silly
of
answer.
the spells that I have their bonus actions
Yeah.
for casting time.
Yeah.
How does that work? Like, how do I get a bonus action? I feel like I feel like I
on
know
your-
this, but I'm like
yeah. On
completely
your
blanking.
turn, you have movement, action, and bonus action.
Okay.
So you have a bonus action every single turn. Bonus
Oh,
actions
oh,
are
okay,
small.
then that's fine.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like your main action would be hitting with a sword. Your bonus action would be like quickly backing up and like firing off a quick spell or something, or for Brad's case, it's hitting with a sword, and his bonus action is coming in with a left hook. In that case.
Okay. That's fine.
All right. Do you guys have any other questions?
I think it's
Anything?
good to go. I just
All
gotta
right.
I think the
Yeah,
only thing
I
I
know,
have left
I know.
is
So
what
much.
my beast companion will be.
You wanted to be a snake, right?
Well, okay, so I originally wanted it to be a bear, but I'm a halfling, so can I? And the snake, a poisonous snake, has a faster speed than I do. So I'm just wondering if I can ride the poisonous snake, which sounds really lewd now that I say that out loud. Is that like a possibility? Could I?
You
have
can,
that?
yeah. Mounts can happen. Is
Okay.
it question? Is that an animal companion you can take?
Yes.
You
yeah.
can take
The
a
only one
poisonous
I was
snake?
thinking about a giant constrictor snake, but the problem is the size is huge, and for a
Ooh.
poisonous snake, it's medium, so it has to be medium or smaller.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, you
So-
can take that. Yeah, and you
Neat.
you can ride it on the snake if it is medium. We'd have to see because we'll see.
It can
We'll
also
see.
swim,
Yeah.
which is great.
Yeah.
Serpent.
Okay. Okay. So we're gonna take a really quick break there, guys. We're gonna come into hopefully our last hour. We should be able to wrap everything.